Anyway，我有少少咧就可以講講呢幾排咧有好多我哋嘅糖友啦，咁佢哋又話：喂，咁我啲糖咧跌咗落嚟好一段時間幾好喎，咁但係依家晚黑又上咗上去，咁佢哋想了解點解啲糖咧 ，sorry 啊，點解要上咗去咧？忽然間咁，所以今日咧我就特別咧做咗個 lecture 俾大家去 better understand 嘅。Actually, the reason why I did this lecture today is kind of unique because a lot of customer has asking me why, my blood sugar goes up, even though I was well controlled for a while, and then suddenly now it's kind of gone up, and without much reason. And they all are trying so hard to lower their blood sugar, but unfortunately, they even lower blood sugar, but they were not able to, bring it down in the morning. And the morning was high, I'm talking about really high to think about. So they all worried, and I understand where they worry from. And so I thought maybe I should create a webinar to better clarify why the blood sugar gone up. And that way that will help them to answer some of the questions. And so they maybe they'll better understand what can they do to help them to prevent this happening or correct it. So that's why I created a webinar. I hope that you can able to understand. And today we're going to have something really also good because what's going to happen is today I'm going to do a strawberry cake. And this strawberry cake is good not only for diabetes, but also for everybody. And so that will be, it's only very low carb and it's really good. So I'm going to start the webinar now. And thank you very much for all the different people coming in. I know a lot of people are starting coming in now, but that's okay. We will have them to join us. Okay, so I will move my slides into here and we'll be sharing my screen. Can people see my screen to see my... I hope people can see my screen. Yes, I think people can see my screen. Very good. Okay, good. Excellent. All right. Okay, good. If people can see my screen, can give me a 2. Can you give me a 2? Tommy, can you give me a 2? Good. Excellent. Pat, 多謝晒，唔該晒. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 3 causes of high blood sugar in the morning. And why it comes out that way and how can it correct it? And today we have a strawberry cake. And this strawberry almond cake is extremely delicious. It's not only for, our typical diabetic patients or the pre-diabetic patients. Anybody, the whole family can enjoy it. And I love it myself. It's very moist. I can tell you the cake is even better in a restaurant because it's so delicious since we're going to put more strawberry inside, okay? So 今日講嘅糖咧，係其實頭先講咗啦，點解我哋要講呢個糖啦？咁仲有今日咧就講呢個叫做 Strawberry Almond Cake 咧，係士多啤梨杏仁蛋糕咧係好好食，好 moist。咁你可能個 enjoy 亦都可以好 low carb，所以呢個係好正嘅嚇。OK， 咁仲有咧唔係淨係台灣食嘅喎，係人都食得幾開心啊！即係我哋嘅家庭嘅成員都可以欣賞你個產品，哇 ，so nice。So this is going to be good。咁我 take 2-3分鐘咧，係 go through 咩嘅叫糖尿病先，因為有幾多新嘅人入嚟啦。咁我哋要 have 俾佢哋 catch up 啦。So we'll talk a little bit about diabetes. A 5 minutes to catch up everybody because there are a lot of new guys coming here, people from Philippines and different places. So I want to make sure they all catch up. Now, very important. You might hear that, wow, Andrew repeated so many times, but it's okay because I can keep getting that information to you so you stick in your mind. Diabetic is a chronic disease and you don't get well. Only you can do is control your diabetes. So what does that mean, control? That means you control your blood sugar to prevent any kind of serious diabetic complication. Well, pre-diabetic is the same thing. So if you're diabetic, you need to control your sugar. If you're pre-diabetic, you also need to control your sugar. Now, if you do not do that in 3 years, you're pre-diabetic, you will convert. And that is pretty much on your studies and all over the place. Now, how do you prevent your sugar going up? There's several things you have to do. You have to have dieting, meaning that cut down your carbs intake. second, you have to exercise. You have to have weight control. You lose you can use 10 pounds. You lose 1% of A1C, which is extremely good. So weight has a lot to do. If you have big tummy, lower that down. That will help you. And you have to really change your lifestyle. No more white food. In other words, no white powder food, i.e. rice, or limited intake, bread. No more soda and juice. That's important. And to drink, I would highly suggest you drink Lowsutea, because Lowsutea actually brought your sugar down and will lower your blood cholesterol and also lower your salt. Net result, your salt detox. So all that will bring your whole blood sugar down. And a lot of people has been experienced that. 嗱，各位堂友，我知道好多人就話，你再 repeat 好多次啊，但係其實希望各位咧，俾我啲新入嚟嘅人咧，可以聽到咧 catch up 一定嘅。咁第一咧，其實糖尿病就永遠唔好嘅，你只係能夠控制糖尿病，同埋仲有咧，如果你唔控制咧，會成身嘅血管都會影響，咁就好多後遺症㗎啦。咁點控制血糖啊？其實就diabetic同埋即係前期患病者同埋糖尿病者全部都要做呢樣嘢嘅。咁你一定 keep 你嘅 A1C 咧係繼續 below 6.4% 啦。咁同埋仲有咧，如果你唔控制糖咧，3年如果你前期咧，你就會轉咗去糖尿病㗎啦。咁點樣控制啊？要做 diet 啦，即係食東西啦 ，exercise 啦，同埋你個磅數要控制啦。咁同埋咧唔可以食任何嘅白粉啦，或者食少啲啦。仲有咧就唔好飲 soda 啊 juice 啦。咁啊飲去糖茶咧係好有幫助，因為去糖茶真係幫助你降低你血糖，同埋咧亦都降低你嘅 cholesterol， 亦都降低你嘅仲有排毒啦同埋鹽啦。咁變咗嚟講咧，你就會即係就算有腳腫咧都降低咗嘅。Now, this is a very important slide, added slide to help you further understand how you develop diabetes. What happened is the first stage, your blood cholesterol goes up, and your cholesterol goes up, it start getting formulate very thick blood with your sugar. Now, when that happened, actually your cholesterol damage the B cells. This B cells is the cells that will take the sugar into your B cells. The B cells help to take the sugar into the cells as fuel. But if that damage, it don't do that anymore. That's why you get insulin resistant. As time goes on, your sugar go up, it happens again, damage your B cell. So both items will continue to make a thick blood, and the thick blood will also form plaque on your vessels. That result, your blood pressure will go up. That's the second stage. Now, if you don't change your lifestyle, don't lower your blood sugar, your third stage will be pre-diabetic, which is your A1C will be from 5.7 go up to 6.4. If you don't do anything because you have no sign and symptom, you don't build awareness, you don't change anything, guess what? You'll become a diabetic in 3 years and no time. And from that, then it will be too sad because you cannot convert back. Okay? 嗱，各位堂友好重要咧，我講翻呢個四部曲啦，點 become 一個 diabetic 咧？第一，你呢個血糖嘅血糖增加啦。第二，你多數咧就係你嘅好多時咧就係你膽固醇會增加嘅。咁你膽固醇增加嘅時候咧，你就會影響你個 B cell 胰島素出嚟嘅 B cell 就帶唔到你啲糖入去細胞裏邊。咁啲糖同埋呢個膽固醇高嘅時候咧，亦都俾啲blood 咧好 thick 嘅。咁 thick 嘅時候就 form 啲 plaque 咧，呢個變塊喺個血管度。咁第二樣嘢嘅時候，第二個 stage 咧，你就係你個血壓會 go up。咁血壓 go up 嘅時候咧，咁你繼續唔做嘢，繼續係咁咧，咁啊弊家伙啦。咁你就變咗第三期嘅東西就係前期患病啦。咁前期患病咧 ，A1C 由 5.7 一路繼續上去 6.4， 3年後如果你繼續唔做嘢，你就變咗糖尿患病者啦。嗱，當你一變咗糖尿病者，你就翻唔到轉頭㗎啦，永遠都係糖尿患病者㗎啦。記住啊！咁呢個就係個四部曲嘅點樣變咗糖尿病。咁其實點解飲去糖茶重要咧？個原因就係第一，去糖茶個番石榴葉咧就剝咗啲糖入去血管裏邊啦。Bitter melon 咧就會帶咗啲糖，苦瓜啦就帶咗啲糖入去細胞裏邊啦。咁就好似胰島素一樣，因為好多時胰島素咧要抗拒入唔到去啊。咁同埋仲有一樣好特別咧，佢係 將呢啲糖同埋你嘅鹽同埋你嘅膽固醇喺個尿嗰度掉咗出嚟，同埋咧佢帶啲糖入去，用咗佢個即係呢個叫可以講嘅胰島素嘅 booster 啦，咁就帶咗糖，咁所以好有效嘅。So how Lowsutea work? There are two things in there. One is the guava leaves that block the sugar into the cells. Into the vessels. Bitter melon will help you to take the sugar into the cells, so you have fuel. But one more good, very important thing is they also took the excess sugar out to the urine and also take the sugar out plus the salt and also cholesterol out. So net result, your blood sugar go down, your cholesterol go down, and your blood pressure go down. Plus, but because they take out the salt, so your swell also go down. So that is really important. Now, if you don't do anything, the sad part is you have your blood sugar going up, damage all the vessels, then you have risk of stroke, you have cataract issue, the eye get blurred, your pancreas become malfunction, you have risk of heart attack, nerve damage, you forget things continuously, high blood pressure coming, and then you might injure your foot, you get amputation because circulation is bad and your nerve is so bad that you cannot feel. And if it is so bad, it will affect your kidney, you need to end up dialysis. Plus pregnancy, you have different complications. 30% of our diabetic patient has no sex life because it affect the sexual dysfunction. So it's really a sad. 嗱，各位糖友，如果你控制唔到你糖咧，好慘，就係幾樣嘢嘅。第一，你會有中風啦嘅危險啦；第二咧，你會有眼嘅青光眼啊，睇唔到嘢啊，你個胰島素會有問題啊，出唔到胰島素啊。同埋你整到個心臟咧又塞咗咧，就會有 heart attack 啊，神經系統損壞啊，有高血壓啊，同埋咧仲有如果你隻腳整親嘅時候唔好，咁你割咗個腳，咁如果你個腎唔 work 嘅話，要洗腎，同埋仲有咧，你係有懷孕咧，好多時咧就有個叫即係懷孕有糖尿嘅併發症咧，咁就對個 BB 又唔好啦，對你自己將來唔可以變咗糖尿病者啦。咁咧仲有咧性功能有個障礙嘅，所有呢啲嘢咧都係喺 diabetes 嘅發生，所以記住糖尿病係一個全新嘅血管嘅問題。So we're going to talk a little bit about today. How does it cause high blood sugar in the morning? What step to take to correct it? And then we'll talk about the bonus session of strawberry almond cake. This is going to be really good, okay? Now, the thing is this. When you take best effort to control your sugar, but on the other hand, somehow every morning you found that your sugar is still going up and you don't know why, and it doesn't meet your really your management goal because your blood sugar, what is going up? Meaning that if you are ongoing is usually is 6.5, but now in the morning you become 7.5. Or what you see is that usually about most is 120, 110, and now you're 140, 150. Whoa, man, what is this? How come it's like that? So we're going to talk about what is the cause of that and help you to kind of isolate what is the reason why you actually sugar goes up. So what a lot of people say, well, how do I know? Very easy. Before you sleep, you stick yourself, find out how is your blood sugar. But if you have ability, you actually measure yourself before you go to sleep. And after you wake up, you found out, wow, my blood sugar gone up. So that you will tell, okay? Now, the sad part is a lot of time, even you have high blood sugar, you might not feel it. You might have not known. So you have to take your blood sugar to tell, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, the reason why you have that issue is first of all, is most likely you have what they call a stress hormone release, okay? 嗱，好多人咧唔知點解，哇！琴晚瞓咗覺，今日起身，哇！佢血壓高，個血糖高咁多嘅，我都冇食到嘢。舊陣時咧就係原本我係6.5嘅，依家去到7，喂7.5點解咧？咁其實咧好多時候咧就係因為我哋係有一個壓力上嘅荷爾蒙咧係喺夜晚 release 出嚟嘅。 咁仲有咧，好多時咧，嗰啲人都話：哇，我唔知點解會咁嘅喎。咁今日咧，我就俾多啲了解你，咁你可能夠希望可以控制到嗱。If you know you have stress hormone release, which is a natural thing, so you can't prevent that, but you could do things to help to release your stress while you sleep. The hormone usually released at that time in the morning are usually at sometime around 3 a.m., 8 a.m., around there. Because one, the reason why they release the stress hormone from your liver to increase your sugar, even you didn't eat anything. Now, don't think that because I didn't eat, why the sugar goes up, but your body will pump up sugar. That's the reason why it's actually very good to drink Lowsutea tea, because when you drink Lowsutea tea, although you lower your blood sugar, if you don't have enough sugar, your body will come up with some sugar additional for you. But they will naturally to balance off to not over lower your blood sugar, okay? So it's a unique thing, but never, that's a different point. But important, you will see sometime I measure myself at nighttime, maybe is 6.5 before I go to sleep, but in the morning, I'm 7.5. So when you sleep, I'm 100 or so, 150, but how 115 or 105 or 110, how come next day I become 150? So you have that question because I didn't eat anything. The reason is because you have that stress hormone come out and that trigger from your liver to give you sugar. Now this hormone, the reason is they give you the prepare yourself, your action, ready to fight, ready to go. So got to give you sugar. And a lot of times people call this the dawn phenomenon. In other words, they said the body are very good. They help you to prepare you for action in the morning. So it's called dawn phenomenon. And so you have higher normal blood sugar start of the day, even though I have no food intake. However, if you're able to improve your lifestyle, meaning that you relax yourself, you listen to music, you basically do some ongoing massage yourself, or buy a little massage machine to massage your body before you go to sleep. All those things actually help you to relax. On top of that, that's the reason why I suggested to drink Lowsutea tea half an hour before you sleep. Because when you drank Lowsutea tea half an hour to sleep, you actually have Lowsutea tea in there, have insulin booster to lower your blood sugar while you're sleeping. Wow, isn't that wonderful? So that is really why we're doing all that. 嗱，各位球友，我哋咧好多時咧，你都問點解會忽然間我 blood sugar 朝頭早 go up 嘅咧？咁其實呢樣嘢咧，尤其是係夜晚，如果你度咗糖嘅時候，你就會了解呢個日未瞓覺之前咧，我只係瞓覺係有6嘅啫喎，或者6.5喎，或者6.3喎，但係第二日點解有7點幾8我冇食到嘢？點解會咁咧？嗱，其實個原因咧就係因為夜晚咧喺3點至8點鐘嘅時候咧，可能有2段時間咧，你係會 release 一啲 stress hormone，which is cortisol, adrenaline 兩個 hormone 出嚟咧。係準備你去打仗嘅，準備第二日去做嘢 ，OK？ 咁呢樣嘢咧就係 trigger 啲糖咧喺個 liver 嗰度，同埋喺嗰個身體嗰度muscle 啊嗰 release 糖出嚟俾你去準備呢樣嘢。咁其實咧呢個咧好多時咧就叫即係早晨嘅工作，身體俾你準備工作嘅啫。咁所以但係呢個 normal blood sugar 咧，如果你係能夠更加令到你自己每日 relax 多啲咧，就即係瞓覺之前 relax 多啲，或者做下 massage 啊。如果有個 massage 機 relax 啊 ，massage 啊，聽下音樂啊，咁呢啲咧 before 你瞓覺之前咧，做多啲 relax exercise 咧，係會有幫助你 release 少啲嘅 stress hormone 嘅。但係當你少啲嘅 stress hormone 嘅時候咧，咁你當然啦就會唔會第日高咗啦？仲有點解我哋叫大家去飲去糖茶？未瞓覺之前咧，係飲一杯250毫升嘅去糖茶咧。個原因咧就係飲去糖茶之後咧，佢有啲胰島素嘅 booster， 因為去糖茶有胰島素 booster 就幫助你咧係將你嘅血糖繼續降低，然後咧就令到第二日唔會咁高嘅。 咁呢個係一個好方法，亦都好 natural 嘅方法，咁令到呢個人。So really at the end of the day, if you're able to relax yourself and you don't able to make so much stress, your stress hormone will not go up so much. Plus you drink some Lowsutea tea, relax yourself, then your blood sugar will usually can able to be corrected by itself. Now, some people ask, well, do I worry about if I drink too much Lowsutea tea, my blood sugar too low? Well, maybe not. The reason is because this is a natural product. So when you're natural, the body will also adjust by itself. You got low sugar low, too low, they will pump some sugar up for you to compensate your low sugar. Now, another problem is the smoothie effect. Now, a lot of people don't realize how do you get emoji. This effect is basically, especially for people who are doing insulin, okay? Now, you have to take insulin before bed. Then when you wake up, the problem you have is when you pump the insulin in the evening, your blood sugar goes so low. It becomes hypoglycemic. When you become hypoglycemic, the body will trigger stress hormone again to release blood sugar to compensate your low blood sugar. So resulted that you have a rebound blood sugar in the morning. So net result, your morning blood sugar is very high. Now, a lot of people, even with that, they will experience like headache, cold sweat, especially very excessive sweat. And when they wake up, they say, wow, man, it's really, the whole body's wet sometimes. So this is the most common thing if you have insulin, it creates a hypoglycemic effect. Now, also another one too is a lot of these diabetic patients who take insulin, they actually don't take the meals, a snack, like they miss the snack. And on top of that, they either exercise heavily in the evening. And we have several actual clients already happened to tell me, wow, I did exercise, but then in the next morning, my blood sugar goes shoot up. The reason, again, is a similar thing. When you do exercise, what happened? Your body will have stress, and body stress will, the body will say, hey, you don't have enough sugar, so I'm going to pump out more sugar for you. So net result, your sugar goes up. So net result, that's the reason why your sugar suddenly went up. So besides the insulin guy that take insulin, you skip your snack, or you get too much insulin, get hypoglycemic. But also, if you are not relaxing enough, you do stress exercise, that will also bring our sugar. Now, one more thing, a lot of time when we have nightmares, oh, wow, I got a bad nightmare last night, restless sleep, also cause your blood sugar goes up. Now, when you have nightmare, your body really thought that things are happening, but even though it's a dream, so it really become a very stressful event. You cannot sleep is another very stressful event. You're rolling here, rolling that. Those are cause of actually also brought up blood sugar. Now, so with that, what can you do? First, you need to talk to your doctor. Maybe you need to adjust some of the medication, the dose for the evening, prevent you from the smoothie effect. Now, the doctor may actually ask you to take a blood sugar test at 2 a.m. just to see that whether the blood sugar actually went down during the time at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. They will tell you to do that. Now, if that is really, it is low during the time 2-3 a.m., that means you really have a smoothie effect. And so rather than a so-called morning dawn phenomena, morning dawn phenomena is a natural process of the body to help you give you more sugar to fight, right? But the smoothie effect is basically you get too much insulin in the evening, or you took your medication is too much, where you create a hypoglycemic actual effect of your blood sugar dropping down. So net result of that, you might need to adjust your insulin and maybe eat some snack. You might want to do some relaxing exercise, not to stress exercise, relaxing exercise, and no heavy exercise like push-up before you go to sleep. And then also, especially when you do that in the morning, a lot of these people do not know they will go though without any food. They actually go out to get a heavy duty exercise. The blood sugar even go higher. So you really need to eat a little bit food before you exercise, meaning that you need to actually maybe eat one egg, and some Lowsutea, drinking Lowsutea with your egg. So that way you will have some food in there, so the body could not continue to pump out sugar from your liver and other muscles to compensate. Certainly drinking Lowsutea definitely help half an hour before sleep. That will help you to lower those blood sugar. So those will be a very important suggestion to help you to actually improve your high blood sugar in the morning. And also another situation that you might experience high sugar in the morning is your insulin no longer works much anymore. In other words, your insulin, let me explain this one more time in Chinese. Sorry, I forgot. 各位堂友嗱，因為好多時候咧，如果你係打胰島素嘅人咧，你好多時咧就係因為你打咗胰島素，咁嗰個胰島素咧就會係俾咗即刻降低血糖啦。咁降低血糖嘅時候咧，你就會自己嘅血糖會低得滯。咁就變咗叫做 hypoglycemic， 即係去到好低啦，低過你需要即係 function 嘅。咁你個 body 咧個身體咧就自己會喺個 liver 咧做啲血糖出嚟，幫助你咧係唔會登太低糖。咁呢樣嘢好多時咧你就會有頭痛啦，有個身體會即係會出冷汗啦，同埋咧好多時咧就唔想起身嘅，好攰。咁呢個咧好多時咧就因為仲有一樣嘢咧，你一打胰島素嘅人咧，或者食一啲夜晚嘅糖尿病嘅藥嘅人咧，就唔記得咗去食一啲 snack， 佢嘅 snack 係幫翻有些少糖俾佢嘅。咁佢唔記得咗嘅時候咧，呢個亦都有常見嘅東西。同埋仲有一樣嘢咧，好多時你發噩夢，當你發噩夢嘅時候，或者你瞓得唔好咧，你嘅糖亦都高 up 嘅。咁好多時呢啲嘅情況下咧，你要同你醫生講啦，或者要 adjust 你嘅藥啦，醫生或者俾胰島素俾少啲俾你啦，夜晚啦，或者要食個 snack 啦，同埋做一樣咧就唔好做劇烈嘅運動啦，即係你唔可以做 push up 啊，你行 OK 嘅，但唔可以做 push up。咁好多同學都唔知道你話朝頭早再要行出去，又做呢個 exercise 或者去做跑步或者嗰啲咁啊更加差啦。所以你未做 exercise 之前咧 ，no matter what， 第一，篤下手指度下血糖；第二要食啲少啲嘅食物，好似食下雞蛋，再飲去糖茶。所以夜晚咧好多時係真係要飲去糖茶咧，半個鐘頭係會幫助呢啲情況嘅，溫和咗你個所有呢啲咁嘅情況發生。咁仲有啦，so really at the end of the day, when your blood sugar keep going up, maybe one more issue is your insulin level and no longer keeping your blood sugar low in check. Result, your blood sugar is going up. So in other words, you don't have enough insulin anymore, or insulin doesn't work, or too much insulin resistant. So what you can do is really need to check the bedtime at 3 a.m. And then when you wake up, you do a blood sugar test again to check whether is your 3 a.m. Blood sugar is less than your 8 a.m. sugar. So you have to check, okay? If the early morning, when you check your blood sugar at night and early morning, your blood sugar is actually the morning time higher. So maybe you don't have enough. Your blood sugar is higher than 3 a.m. In other words, at nighttime you take the blood sugar, at 8 a.m. your blood sugar is much higher. Now that could be one more reason is that your insulin are insufficient. So net result of that, because you do that, you might consider one, you want to continue checking your blood sugar, like using Ability to give you a better blood sugar check at night and the morning, so you can compare. But more importantly, maybe you need to drink some more Lowsutea tea to help you to give you the insulin boost, so to speak, to help you to lower your blood sugar. So that will be another reason your blood sugar insulin are not enough to help you to handle your blood sugar during the evening. 各位同友，如果你夜晚係嗰啲糖尿你嘅糖咧血糖係高嘅，咁好多時咧你就臨瞓前或者3點鐘，即係臨瞓至3點鐘嘅時候咧，你篤下手指，你篤手指臨瞓之前篤下手指咧，咁你知道血糖係譬如好似你嗰陣時血糖係7或者5啦，或者5.86啦咁啊6啦，算6先啦嚇。咁但係起身嘅時候8點鐘嘅起身，你再篤血糖嘅時候咧係7點幾嘅，咁即係話咧你可能真係唔夠胰島素咧 handle 你血糖嗰個成晚嘅。咁你咧就最緊要咧就真係要第一係咪要繼續 check 呢個血糖走上去咁咧，或者真係唔夠胰島素咧，咁真係可能要去飲呢個去糖茶，瞓覺之前睇有冇幫助啦。咁呢個咧係重要嘅。咁可能亦都有陣時咧要同個醫生講下，係咪能夠或者要加藥咧？嗱，多數咧如果飲咗去糖茶咧係會有幫助㗎啦已經，但係未必個個都有幫助。咁你就要真係同醫生傾傾，喂，血糖朝頭早都好高喎，咁飲咗血糖都唔幫助咧，就可能真係要靠其他嘅藥物。嗱，但係有一樣嘢好重要係可能咧，你需要喺 diet 嘅好啲抗燥啦。亦都係做夜晚做多啲嘅 exercise 係溫和嘅 exercise， 即係話去行下公園啊，行下 shopping mall 啊，咁呢啲係有幫助咧，令到你血糖咧係更加好啲嘅。咁朝頭早亦都可以行嘅，但係最緊要食咗些少要行 ，OK？ So treatment of high blood sugar in the evening, if even you help you do all that, but you really still at morning your blood sugar is still going up.So there are several things you need to do to make sure to help you out. One, check the blood sugar before you go to bed to make sure it is not higher than when you wake up. So if you have that, at least you have a baseline and don't get high blood sugar before you go to sleep. Okay? So this important concept, you do not want like your blood sugar when you go to sleep is 8 or 7. You want to go to sleep at 6.5. But when you get up, your blood sugar will be somewhere about 6.5, but not over 8, not over 7, 8, 9. That is no good. So you need to keep checking your blood sugar, make sure it's still a stable level. That is something that you have to do.Now, whatever it is not, then you got to talk to your doctor. In other words, your blood sugar is low, but eventually got very high when you wake up to 8 or 9. Then you need to talk to your doctor, or even 7. You need to talk to 7 is okay. You can maybe exercise or do Lowsutea can help you break it down. But it should be all around the same range. Like for example, when I go to sleep, it's 6.5.When I wake up, it's still around 6.5 to 7, but not 8, 9, 10, okay? So that is something that you don't want to do. And also you need to talk to the doctor to adjust your medication properly, like insulin medication. Or you need to talk about all medication you need to adjust. Now, also, if you want to exercise, you want to make sure you exercise during the day instead of during the night.Like night before you go to sleep. Do not do push-up. Many clients, which I found out, if you do exercise like push-up, guess what? Their blood sugar goes really high because that is stressful exercise. So you should do relaxing exercise like walking shopping mall, not overly strenuous. If you have morning exercise, you should always take some food with light breakfast. Do not don't eat breakfast and when you exercise, then your blood sugar for sure shoot up tremendously because you have nothing in your stomach. The body thought that, hey, I need some more fight, so I will pump sugar from the liver and all that. So that's no good. So if you are having smoothie effect, might need a healthy pre-bed snack. In other words, what happens is smoky effect is when you take insulin, you're hypoglycemic, your blood sugar too low, and the body will pump out from your liver, and then that result, that will have a negative effect on you in the morning. So what you need to do is maybe with a pre-bed snack, you can able to prevent that hypoglycemic. And also drink Lowsutea tea in the evening, half an hour before sleep is tremendous helpful to sort of level off, help you prevent up and down sugar in your bloodstream. And certainly take steps to help you to improve your diabetic complication is really have to continue dieting, continue exercising, and continue to weight control. Measure your blood sugar. It's very important. Could be literally or just picking your finger. And certainly you are already listening to our webinar, so that's really good. Okay. 各位同友嗱，記住，當你點解朝頭早會有高血糖嘅時候咧，咁點能夠令到你係幫助你達到你血糖嘅指數咧？呢個係一定要繼續努力嘅。咁其實首先第一，你瞓覺之前，你血糖咧唔應該好高嘅，即係話你唔應該瞓覺咧，我係7、8咁高，然後去瞓覺唔 good。你瞓覺係應該去6.5嘅情況瞓覺，即係你血糖6.5嘅啫。咁起身嗰時就算有7.5咧，咁你就要睇下係咩問題啦，有咩能夠幫到你啦 ，OK？ 咁好多時咧係呢樣嘢咧，你就要可能揾個醫生話俾你，我係咪要 adjust 嗰啲藥咧？或者係你本身嚟講咧，係咪唔應該做一啲好strenuous 嘅 exercise， 即係會係好大力嘅、好用力嘅劇力運動咧？譬如好似做push up 做抽重嘅磅啊，唔好做呢啲，反而係行下公司、行下公園，夜晚行1萬步都 OK， 但係呢啲唔 strenuous 啊嘛，咁咪好啦。咁如果你話朝頭早可以做 exercise 嘅，我一定要食些少嘢，食雞蛋，飲血糖茶。如果你話有個叫 smoky effect 就係咩咧？就係你夜晚要打胰島素嘅，咁你變咗咧就會令到血糖太低啦。咁太低嘅時候咧就有個問題咧，就個肝啊會泵啲血糖出嚟，咁令到血糖好高啦。咁呢個係唔健康啦。咁所以變咗嚟講咧，係咪可能夜晚咧臨瞓之前要食嗰個叫做 pre-bed snack， 即係未瞓覺之前嘅小食咧，令到你保持有啲糖分喺度咧。當你打胰島素唔會降得太低咧。當然呢個係一個做嘅方法啦。仲有一個咧，係咪可能夠飲啲去糖茶咧，令到你繼續係平穩嘅血糖咧？咁好多嘢要試嘅。咁仲有啦，其實好重要咧，都係繼續咧，令到你自己咧係維持去呢個唔好有好多嘅糖尿嘅併發症，就係話要 dieting 啦，即係食物嘅控制啦，唔好食咁多 carb 啦，要唔好有要做 exercise 啦 ，exercise 嘅溫和啲 exercise 啦。同埋咧，仲要咧係要體重，尤其是個大肚墩啦，個磅重嘅 control 啦，同埋個 weight control 一定要大肚墩個好緊要㗎，大肚墩係對唔正仔㗎。measure 血糖啦，即係度你血糖啦，同埋咧就聽我哋講呢啲咁嘅講解啦，咁啊可能更加多要識啦，咁就會幫助你嘅。咁啦，講晒一個 summary 咧，就係點解早晨嘅時候你血糖會高咗上去咧？就第一，你要有個唔好咁多壓力喺度啦，瞓覺舒舒服服啦，聽下音樂啦，massage 下自己啦。咁呢個咧小壓力咧就變咗你朝頭早咧個 stress 唔係咁緊要咧，你血糖唔會咁高嘅。第二，如果你有 smoky effect 咧，同醫生講啦，仲要食即係啲 snack 啦，飲去糖茶啦。嗱，每樣嘢都可以飲去糖 OK 嘅。咁第三咧，如果你個胰島素真係唔夠，已經唔夠用啦。咁你就要真係咧要飲多啲去糖茶，或者可能真係要食藥，或者要加藥，呢啲全部都係可能要有用嘅。咁同埋仲有咧，就真係要繼續即係睇你個血糖，瞓覺之前係咪好高，或者瞓覺起身後係咪好高？咁呢啲咧就有不同嘅 activities 咧，動作咧係幫助你去能夠降低血糖嘅。咁當然啦，第一夜晚就唔好做 heavy duty exercise 啦。第二就唔好做呢個 即係去 exercise 一定要有 breakfast 有少嘢食啦，同埋飲去糖茶啦。So in summary, really at the end of the day, if you have high blood sugar during the morning, very important, that you might be you really make sure that you're much more relaxed, so you need to create some stress hormone. So relaxing it by listening to music, massage yourself. If you have smoky effect, you need to take some snack, adjust your medication, talk to the doctor. And if your insulin is not really working, really all that actually you might use Lowsutea a little bit more during the evening before you go to sleep will help you. Plus, if your blood sugar continue to be going high before you go to sleep, you really need to bring it down to make it a normal level, so whole night you become normal rather than go up and down. And then certainly you don't want to do heavy duty exercise, because we do the heavy duty exercise, I can promise you your blood sugars go up, because when you stress exercise, the body is saying you don't have enough sugar. It will give you the sugar from the liver and pumps a little go up. And then you exercise in the morning. Do not go with empty stomach, go out to exercise. You should take some food like an egg and drink some Lowsutea. That will definitely help you. So I hope that will give you some clear idea of what's happening here. And later on, we're going to have some questions. But now I'm going to give you, take some picture of this first, how to do a almond cake, 5 grams. So you can take a look at this. But anyway, take a picture of this first, because you need this recipe to get your 2 cup almond flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 4 large egg, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of erythritol, and then half cup of strawberry slice. And then we'll bake it in 160 degrees C or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So all that will show you on the video in next coming. So let's take a minute, take this picture first. It's a very delicious cake. You can be enjoyed by all your family, but the beauty of this is only 5 grams carb. 請各位朋友影張相先，因為用咗呢啲東西去做呢個餅蛋糕嘅時候咧，最後你成家都享用。仲有一個好處，呢個只係5克嘅碳水化合物，哇！真係正正啦。OK， so I'm going to move into the video now and then go from there. Hi, I'm Andrew Lowsutea President. Hey, thank you very much for continue to enjoy the cooking recipe. You know what? A lot of my cooking, my diabetic friends and pre-diabetic friends were saying that our cooking was wonderful because 1 is low carb, 2 is a lot of things they said, well, Andrew, you really give up life with Lowsutea. Plus, now you have breakfast, which is so good, the 2 gram carbs, the 90-second bread. And on top of that, you have now waffle, you have pizza snack, and also dinner. But I need some more dessert. Okay, no problem. Now, this time I'm going to give you strawberry almond cake dessert. It's only 5 gram carbs. So we'll make sure that you have something you have really to enjoy. And easy to make. So all my recipe is always easy to make. 各位朋友，我係 Andrew Lowsutea President。你好，嗱，好多朋友就話俾你聽，喂，你已經整咗好正啊，早餐俾你啦，有2克嘅杏仁麵包，又有90個秒鐘嘅8 gram 嘅麵包，又好食又容易做，咁又有 waffle pancake。仲有 snack pizza， 哇，好正！哇，呢個係 actually good 嘅。咁佢係仲話，喂，其實你而家俾咗個好禮物，人生一生禮物有去糖茶，幫助你降低血糖，仲有擺好多正嘅 recipe， 等我更加享受人生生活。咁 absolutely right， 呢個係我希望我最重要 mission， 能夠你開心，降低血糖，冇 spiking blood sugar， 身體健康。 lower 你嘅 cholesterol， 同埋仲有繼續享受人生啊。OK，so we are going to do it today。呢個叫strawberry 嘅杏仁蛋糕嚇，呢個 strawberry 杏仁蛋糕好容易做嘅啫。咁我哋而家開始做啦。So we're going to make this. The ingredients very simple. We have basically 2 cups of almond flour, and then we have 1 teaspoon of the baking powder, which will come here. I'll mix it all together later on. And then after this, you have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil right here, and then 1 cup of erythritol. This is erythritol, and then 1 cup of strawberry slice. We have it here, and then we have total of 4 eggs, which is right here. So all you gotta do is first, I just put this over here, mix it all together, and then we'll mix this real good. So you just make the baking powder and the almond all real well. Just make it real well in here. So I make this bowl. Okay, now pretty much mix in here. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Now the next step we're gonna do is I'm gonna put my eggs into here. Put my eggs. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my there's a coconut. This is coconut oil. 2 tablespoons coconut oil. So this is coconut oil. Put inside here. You go okay, and then we have the almond extract. This is vanilla extract. This is 1 vanilla extract. So we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We put in here, okay? And then we're gonna put also the half a cup of erythritol. This is erythritol, half a cup, okay? So we'll put it inside here. And then certainly we have the half a cup of strawberry. We'll do it later, but we'll mix this first, okay? So I'm gonna mix it right here. So I'm gonna do this and mix it until it's really smooth, okay? So we'll do that now. Mix it about 2 minutes, we'll do 2 minutes. Wow, so good. Okay, looks pretty good. See how nice it mix?咁啊，好容易啊，將所有雞蛋啊、vanilla 啊、同埋呢個vanilla extract 啊、erythritol 啊，同埋個雞蛋同埋 coconut oil mix together 就得㗎。咁大概打爛佢，大概2分鐘。如果你冇呢隻嘢咧，揾手做都得，但係可能要大概4分鐘 mix 啦。咁我揾佢就易啲啦嚇，咁啊做埋晒都做到能夠令到佢係即係勻勻盡血啊，咁 OK 㗎啦 ，OK。最緊要做到佢咧好似好 glossy 咁啊，即係好似滑滑地咁 OK 㗎啦。咁我而家停咗佢差唔多啦。阿先仲有冇啲啊？我哋睇呢啲。OK， 咁啊，再mix下多啲，再多唔夠，大概2分鐘就差唔多啦，2分鐘時間啦。OK， 咁都差唔多啦，依家就 OK， 咁啊拎起咗放呢度先。OK， 咁我依家咧就要將依啲嘢放埋一齊。落晒呢一度 ，OK， 咁啊 mix 晒先，咁我再 mix 埋呢個先啦 ，mix 多啲，咁然後咧就依家倒落去啦，成嚿倒落去。mix 上呢度之後咧，咁啦，我咧就。mix 先啦，咁然後咧就再擺翻依個落，依個落去，咁啊搞啦，依個嘢再搞 ，OK， 嗱依家再落去搞咯喎。 嘛，好容易 mix 晒就啊咁 mix 就得㗎。OK， 嗱咁做完晒之後咧，咁我而家咧就可以將呢啲 strawberry 咧慢慢倒過一個喐佢落去，咁然後咧就揾個羹慢慢擺落去，咁然後一個羹擺落去得㗎啦。嗱我而家熄咗相機先，然後應該 So we'll turn on the camera and we'll mix this together, and then after we'll pour inside the cup. Let's turn the camera right now. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm gonna get this thing to mix inside the, make the strawberry. 呢個士多啤梨嚇，咁擺落去咧就一路咁撈勻佢，揾手撈勻佢，先好容易啊！撈勻晒，咁啊撈到勻勻楚。Make sure 撈勻佢，咁咧就可以擺落嗰個罐嗰度。OK， so we can do that。OK， 嗱呢個好容易，睇到。OK， 嗱咁依家撈勻晒啦，差唔多。咁我依家咧就將佢咧放落呢個盤度咯。咁咧依家就將個盤咧就整到佢平晒佢，有呢個 cake。OK，just flatten it out, and it's all ready to go。好容易嘅啫。OK。OK， 睇到就係look like 呢個。OK，now 咁我就擺喺個焗爐度咧。So we'll put in a oven, and the oven will be a total of either 160 degrees C or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll put an oven 160 degrees C, 320 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes or 27 minutes. So let's do that. 嗱，擺落去160度C 或者係320度 Fahrenheit。咁咧就焗25至27分鐘。咁呢間見。Hi, I'm Angelo. I'm back. And you know what? The oven just go ding, and then things are ready to cook. 我個餅啱啱叮一聲，個焗爐咧就啱啱搞掂咗啦。咁咧嗱，其實咧焗咧可能你睇你咩焗爐啊，因為有時啲焗爐咧有啲係多時間長啲，有啲時間係有即係唔同嘅，咁要少少睇睇。嗱，呢個係咁靚嘅 cake， 大家幾靚？睇到好靚啊 ！OK， 咁我而家咧就試下好唔好食先。咁首先咧，我要開咗呢個 cake 嘅蛋糕嘅蓋啦，咁然後就整咗出嚟啦。OK， 咁我整呢個先。OK， 呢度喺度先。OK， 咁然後就喺翻呢度。嗱，咁我而家去試下咯。You know this is how it look like cake。睇到好靚仔啊 ！OK，it's so looking good。Okay, so I will cut a little bit here and a little bit here. And just now I already tried a little bit. And that's how it look like. You see how nice? Really good. 嗱個餅好靚仔啊！你睇下裏邊有啲士多啤梨，又有啲睇唔到啊？好靚好靚。咁我就試下佢啦。Okay, let's take a look. Okay, you can take a look. 呢個餅就係咁樣睇嘅，睇到啊 ？Very nice， 好香啊 ！Very very fragrant， 好香 ，very nice。Really nice fragrance. So let's take a look, see how it tastes. Very, very fragrant, delicious. Very good. It is very moist. It's very strawberry almond taste. As a really nice kick. Actually, it's light. It's not heavy. It's not too sweet. And it's okay. Very nice taste. 嗰個餅咧係十分好食。你見到有啲士多啤梨喺埋度啦，已經睇下。咁咧就係好香、好滑，同埋一啲都唔乾。同埋仲有一樣嘢咧，佢好特別咧，就係有好香嘅士多啤梨啊，同埋杏仁嘅味道。嗱，呢個試嚟 ，and I will try one more time. Very nice. I'm gonna say this is going to be a wonderful dessert, low carb, and enjoy. This is Angelo signing off. I'll see you next week. Okay. So my question is, if you have any question， 如果有冇其他嘅問題咧，咁就可以有一樣嘢。I need to tell everybody, and thank you for listening to us. But there's a very important webinar on June 26th, which is a Saturday at 3 p.m. Hong Kong time. For Hawaii people, it will be June 25th at 9 p.m. That is a really important webinar because we'll talk all about how you can whether take your vaccine or you're going to take a vaccine, what will be the expectation, and all those things will be help you to answer. We're very honored to have a Professor Simon Au to give us the whole spectrum of all the different vaccine, what is the side effect, why you take the vaccine, or whether you should not take the vaccine for all diabetes. The reason why I actually created that webinar is because a lot of my diabetic and pre-diabetic client and asked me, gee, I'm not sure, should I take the vaccine? So I thought that it would be good to give you some medical facts, have a professor actually explain to you so you can make your own decision. And I think it's going to be a very valuable webinar to help you to clarify all the myths on COVID-19 vaccine. And after you get that, then you get better decision at the end. 嗱，各位堂友喺呢個6月26號係星期六3點鐘，我哋請咗阿 Professor Simon Au 咧，佢 train 咗1000個以上嘅家庭醫生啦。咁啊，帶佢同我哋講及咧，乜嘢好唔好去打你嘅即係 COVID-19 嘅 vaccine 咧？點解要打 vaccine 咧？點要打針咧？點解唔打針咧？打針有好處咧？唔打針有壞處咧？一係好講晒俾你聽，點解或者係你能夠所有嘅醫學上嘅東西能夠令到你有多啲了解打唔打呢個冠狀病毒嘅 vaccine。咁如果你係知道有多啲知識嘅時候，咁你可能夠就俾你 make 到一個好啲嘅 decision 啦。因為好多堂友同埋前期患者嘅堂友都問我打好啊，唔打好啊，點解要打啊？好驚啊！咁呢啲嘢咧係喺26號嗰度咧係一同你解答。咁亦都你可以在場即刻問醫生，喂，咁得唔得㗎？點樣啊？咁佢可能夠俾到答案你咧，咁嚟夠令到你咧有一個更加好嘅答案同埋更加好嘅即係嘅 information。咁你就可能夠 make 一個好啲嘅決定啦，咁你更加好啦，係咪？咁希望你26號3月26號，唔係5月26號 ，sorry， 5月26號可以 attend 3點鐘呢個嘅 COVID-19 嘅webinar。OK， 咁如果各位冇任何 question 咧，咁我希望下個禮拜又再見你。 咁然後再希望大家有更加多嘅多啲資料咧，係繼續降低你血糖，降低你血糖之後咧，你能夠身體更加健康。Have a nice day. Thank you very much for your time to meeting us on the Saturday on your busy time to listen to how to lower your blood sugar. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.